Congratulations on the purchase of your Raider 400 decocking crossbow. Let's go ahead and open the box and get to the 1-bolt assembly process. Right away, you're going to see your owner's manual, your arrows, and your stock, which also has the scope attached to it. Your quiver will be up here, and of course the cocking mechanism is mounted right onto the stock as well. Let's get this unboxed and we'll go through the assembly process. Now that we've got everything unboxed, you can see we've got the owner's manual, the quiver and bracket, you have your arrows, you have your main assembly bolt toolkit, your bow assembly with cable saver, and your stock, barrel, scope, crank handle, and cocking mechanism built in. Let's go ahead and get the bow assembled to start with. First thing you'll notice is the cable saver with the instructions tucked between the cables. This cable saver has a long slot acrossways and a channel down the middle going the other direction. And the way we're going to install that is it's going to fit down onto the cables this way, kind of centered. It doesn't want to stay in place until you get it in the channel where the cables are going to go. The easiest way to do this is to tilt the bow assembly down a little bit because the bow string has to come on top of the barrel deck. We'll get the cable saver on. The string is up over the top. Cable saver is down in the channel. And you just line that riser rod up. Once you have the bow assembly onto the riser rod and kind of in this scenario, go ahead and put your thumbs on the barrel deck and grab the bowstring and pull back and up. And you'll see that riser seats onto the barrel quite nicely. Now, we'll put the main assembly bolt in. Just flip that bow over and you'll see your Sentry bow hanger already installed on the crossbow with these outside 2 set screws. The middle set screw is a locking set screw for the main assembly bolt. So we're going to back that out so we can get our main assembly bolt in with no problem. With this main assembly bolt, you've got 2 washers. The washer that goes on first is the lock washer. The next one is the flat washer. And that's going to go right down onto the riser rod. And you take your Allen wrench and get that bolt started. So you get your main assembly bolt nice and snugged up. With your smaller Allen wrench, go ahead and tighten up the locking set screw. We're good there. You'll notice with the bow upside down that your Picatinny rail on the bottom is right there, and that's where your quiver bracket is going to mount. For most right-handed shooters, you want the quiver coming down the right-hand side of the barrel so it's out of the way when you're shouldering the bow. So during the assembly process, it's going to be on the left-hand side. You'll notice the main thumb knob on the bracket. You want to unscrew that until the bolt is flush on the inside. So we're nice and flush and out of the way. You're going to take that bracket and slide it right down the Picatinny rail. You want to make sure that the front of the quiver doesn't overlap and go in front of your Sentry bow hanger. So we're good here. We're going to just tighten that thumb knob back up. And that's all there is to the assembly of the Raider 400 decock crossbow.